Gemini, welcome to your Celtic cross reading. What's up? What's going on? Show me, Gemini. What's going on, please, for Gemini? Like always, take what resonates, leave what does not. If there's more than one energy clearly apparent to you on this board today, then you reverse those energies as you see fit. These are, after all, general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may not resonate. Frustrating, but normal. Check your other placements. You will find yourself in there somewhere. Show me what's going on, please, for Gemini and crew. Because let's face it, you do have a crew. It's called your twin. What's going on, please, for Gemini and company? There you go. Gemini and company. Gemini +1. I like that. Have a laugh, you guys. Have a laugh. I do have a personality. I'm not a flat reader. Okay? I do laugh. I know that annoys some folks. I don't know what to say about that, but there you go. I do laugh in case you're new to the channel. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to need a laugh on this one. The devil crossing for... Oh, my. Gemini. Hovering, empowerment, that sense of wanting to be empowered. Yeah, given the current situation, I'd want that for you too. You need to know what to do. Guys, you know, immediately opening up with the devil, crossing it as a relationship. Is this healthy? Is it not? Is it toxic? Is it codependent? What is this? I got to know what to do. So that tells me you do want to make decisions. Okay? In the past, 9 of Cups, knowing that wish fulfillment, what that is, what that means, right? Understanding that you love yourself, which means by default, if you understand you love yourself, you're going to try to give yourself what it is that you desire. Okay? So you're saying you know how to do that in the past. All right? What's exiting the sense of stress, worry, anxiety, 9 of Swords, before the future death. Okay, so we sorted some stuff out. Good. I was wondering, because a lot of people have been showing me prolonged, I know what to do, I just don't want to do it. And that's the kind of stuff that drives me bananas. You're saying you figured it out. You're not thrilled about it, but you are arriving to a conclusion. Okay? All right. Your strengths, 9 of Pentacles, you're not afraid to be on your own. Stand on your own 2 feet. Be your own Gemini. Be your own person. Sense of individuation. Autonomy. Okay? Being in control of yourself. Your environment, 3 of Pentacles. Things are shifting, changing, possibly going back to like a kind of whiteboard experience where you wipe everything clean and you start from a new building block structure, clean slate, however you want to call it, focusing on the basics, you name it. Okay? Okay. Hopes and fears, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, a brand new beginning. Should you be thrilled about that? Are you scared of that? You already kind of know. I mean, the outcome is the Hierophant. Stand by what it is you need to stand by. You'll be okay. To this, above all, to thine own self be true. Sorry, I completely butchered that. I'm sorry, Shakespeare. This, above all, to thine own self be true. You have to understand everything is for you and of the self first and foremost. Whatever your higher self is dictating that you must do, so shall it be. Okay? Commit to your ideals and your beliefs of self first, and then you will know how to do that externally. Okay? You're getting there. It's interesting. You have such a spiritual richness and an appreciation for reality here. It's beautiful. But you opened up with, whoa, that's a whopper. So we're gonna start there with that good old devil. Cinnamon. Oh, honey. Oh. She's so proud. She is so proud. You should see her little face. Oh, it's not a little face. She's a big girl. But you should see her little. She's so proud. She has this huge stick in her mouth. She's like, I got it through the door, Mommy. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Good job, Pumpkin. She is so proud of herself. It's this huge stick. It's twice the size of her head. She's like, I got it. Yeah, you do. Oh, my gosh. Did you hear that? She got that through her doggy door. Okay. Back to you. Let's see that devil. All right. She's so proud of herself. You should have seen her. Her little face. Oh my goodness. She does like to bring me presents from outside. branches, leaves, you name it. It's actually really sweet. Let's see that devil. Show me the 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 devil. Okay. What's up? Oh. Okay. Oh, Two of Pentacles. Christina, please tell me if what I'm connected to is bad. Why do you need me to tell you that? Devil's there's twice. That's not a coincidence. And just because you've known that person forever and a day, Six of Cups, doesn't mean it's good for you. Two of Pentacles. So I don't think you're really asking me, is this a bad thing or not? You're asking me, are we falsely dependent on each other? That's a brave question, my friend. That is a brave question. And it does need an answer. I agree with you. Because trust me, we want that kind of thing answered. Now look, if you're in a place in your life where you can honestly say, this is where it is with this person, and perhaps we're in each other's lives because we don't know what else to do. We've told ourselves over and over again to stay together. So that Six of Cups then, given the context behind it, may not be a soul bond. It's just someone you've known a long time. Okay? I really don't know if it's special or unique, because you're telling me the interpretation of it today makes you feel like you're in it and that you have nowhere to go. That we're kind of indebted to each other or enslaved to each other, falsely dependent on each other, or we can't be rid of each other even if we wanted to. So, guys, I can tell you this right now. You're telling me the Two of Pentacles, you've had a lot of time to go back and forth on this subject, and you still don't know, tells me that whatever devil here is winning. Okay, you should know by now what this is to you, and it's either something that has you thrive. That's how you know a connection's positive, whatever it is, romantic or otherwise, I don't care. Any connection would either have you rise into your highest self, supports you, encourages you, loves you, and it leaves you no question of it, or it brings you down and convinces you it has nowhere to go. So you tell me what this is to you. Is this the kind of connection that would have you rise and thrive? Or say, you know what, we're going to settle down here and just kind of stay here and tell ourselves this is as good as it gets, and we're going to tell ourselves that over and over again until you and I both believe it. Because, hey, it sucks. it sucks to go back out there and try again. I don't want to do it. Do you? Not really. So let's just enable each other's worst fears. And maybe that'll get us somewhere. Not good. It's funny, you both have a very mutual feeling, and that is even across the board. Devil twice. Two figures, of course, always represented in the devil. They feel inherently chained to each other. That's what the devil wants you to think. You're nothing without that person. And they have a similar devil on their shoulder. Six is even. Even that Two of Pentacles. Trust me, you both have had very similar thoughts about the same thing, even if it's not discussed. Four of Wands. So you tell me again what kind of relationship this is. You know what it is, and you can honestly say, okay, I'm fine with that, or you're not. Let's see that Four of Wands. Oh, I don't know if I dare look. Let's see that Four of Wands. So this one's very specific. I got a lot of specific readings today. Oh, boy. You know, the same is true for yours. So take it resonates, leave it does not. Just because it says Gemini in the title doesn't mean it's for you. That's it. You know? Don't force a message if it's not yours. If you say you're confused, then it's not yours. Okay? And if it is yours, it will make sense to you later, perhaps. But let's see that. The reason I'm not completely intimidated by this one is because I am seeing resolve to do something. All right. Let's see that Four of Wands, please. The World, 10 of Wands, the Sun. You are delaying the ending here because you keep circling back to, is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? Only you can answer that. But the cycle is trying to claim this. The Four of Wands is challenging. What I asked you to think about from the beginning. Is this a connection that raises you, i.e. it's healthy, and it's a healthy challenge because it's based in love and mutual respect? Okay. Or does it ask you to go downward and to stay there and make all your decisions as a couple based out of fear, isolation? This is probably as good as it gets. The World is trying to claim this relationship. But in the meantime, until you have completely made that decision, we're carrying the weight of this, hoping for happier days. Okay? It's like you're looking for the diamond ring inside that Cracker Jack box. You know it's a Cracker Jack box, right? There's never going to be anything in broke quality in there. But you're still holding down the fort, hoping for those sunny days again. That's eventually going to burn out. And I think it needs to. I think you've delayed the answer to this as long as humanly possible. Like I said, it either raises you, makes you feel loved, supported, healthy, and that you've made good decisions in this life, or it does not. Okay? The Emperor is crowning you. You want to be empowered. You want to make the best possible decisions for yourself, as you should. Yes. Okay. Let's see that Emperor, please. And that Emperor. Show me that Emperor, please. I went way over Aquarius. I'm probably going to get heck for that. I didn't even notice it, though. Honestly, some readings such as have so much depth. Time passes, I'm not aware. Yeah. And there's some readings that have no depth, and I think, surely I've got 30 minutes down. No, it was only 10. There you go. Let's see that Emperor, please. So I looked up right there. I was like, please tell me I did not just do 30 minutes. Because this already has a great deal of depth to it. 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are kind of waiting on yourself here. The 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, communicate. You're waiting on yourself to feel empowered, to be empowered, to know that you're empowered, to make a decision that you can deliver with confidence. You are still kind of figuring out your words. Okay, but like I said, I see that World, I see that death here as not a threat, it's a fact. Okay? It's a fact. And I want you, and it's looking like you are trying to step into that circle of light, that circle of decision. And that requires ownership. Guys, you've got to remember the Emperor and Empress, they're about ownership. It's not just about I throw my weight around or I open my mouth and I get what I want. No, we earn these positions in life. That means making difficult decisions. So this Emperor energy that you are trying to rise into, because it's literally crowning you, says I'm trying to finalize my words. What I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it. But I still need more time. Okay? It's in there. But they have not formalized yet. They have not taken full shape into reality. The thoughts or the actions behind them. But like I said, you're rising into it. I'm very curious about this 9 of Cups in your recent past. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. Say that 9 of Cups, please. There's going to be something revealing about the self here. Excuse me. Let's see that 9 of Cups. Show me that 9 of Cups. Show me that 9 of Cups. Show me that 9 of Cups. Eight of Cups. The Tower. I see. Page of Swords. Okay, I got you. All right. So what's helped you make some progress in this, and I mean progress, okay, of understanding that devil question, and is it okay if you just hang out here a little while longer? Is it really that bad? You know what helped move you forward recently? And I mean recent, so that's recent past. Was that you had a very powerful moment of insight. Page of Swords. It wasn't much, but sometimes it's all it takes when it comes to towers. Page of Swords, Tower, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. I think for a while you really had yourself believing that you were pleased with this and that you chose this particular situation or relationship of choice. How it ended up is how you wanted it, right? This is what you've always wanted. That was a falseness with the Tower. The 9 of Cups says this is here by my choice because I wished it into the world. I fulfilled it because I love myself. And you almost got away with believing that. You really did. But with a little bit of insight, not too long ago, you had an eye-opening moment that says, is this what I really wanted? Or have I just been telling myself this? Because again, the Towers once more is falseness. And it strikes lightning fast too. That lightning, and that's sometimes it's those little moments, that's all it takes. Is for a little bit of reflection and doing away with our illusions and delusions and what we've been telling ourselves. 8 of Cups, you have to remember, is 1 cup under the 9. Am I really satisfied with this? I've been telling myself I'm good. I'm peachy. I'm rosy. I chose this. Is this what I want? It didn't take much, but it was enough to get this ball going, or rolling, I should say. 9 of Swords is trying to exit a stress element here. What is this, please? 9 of Swords. Let's see that 9 of Swords. Show me that 9 of Swords. Show me that 9 of Swords. Show me that 9 of Swords, please. The Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. You know what? I think that's some unexpected insight for you. It is. That's interesting. The Wheel of Fortune, so much time, appreciation has passed. Jeez Louise. There's a particular anxiety that you've always kind of had running in the background for a very long time with the Wheel of Fortune. It's starting to exit. Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, there's something here you don't worry about anymore, and that is how to provide for this. You're saying you're good. On this respect, you have no concerns. It used to be a concern. You're saying it's not a concern anymore. You know how to nurture and love and care for yourself by providing for yourself. You've made that very clear. It's something you used to stress about, but you're saying not anymore. Not anymore. You're saying you're secure. You're saying you're phenomenally secure. You as a person. It's something you don't worry about anymore. Your own personal sense of reliability, resourcefulness, the ability to provide. You say that's not a worry or concern. Time has proven that. It's almost like you're saying, when it comes to my 3D world, there's nothing I can't do. I can provide. I can make myself secure. That's a non-issue. You're saying you haven't felt that particular concern about coin in a long time. Stability, no problem. You got that in the bag, so that's wonderful. That's good news. So you're saying it's not the physical component about stability and your walls and the home. You're saying it's what the relationship stands for. What does it stand for? Us just convinced we're dependent on each other in all the worst ways and reinforcing each other's fears and enabling patterns? So you took the financial worry out of it. It's like, that's not the issue. It's like, what am I left with? This false sense that this is what I want and this is what I've always wanted? How long have I been playing that particular fiddle? Yeah? Like I said, you're finalizing your thoughts. Before you, the immediate future and the bridge is death. Okay? Excuse me. This has been an amazing little cocktail. Not cocktail. You know what I mean. A mixture. I'm sorry, I'm drinking while I'm working. No. No, that's been a fantastic little mixture there for my throat. It's ginger is very potent, so don't try it unless you can handle some acidity. Ginger, lemon, cayenne pepper. But I tell you what, it's been doing wonders for me during this pollen season. Absolute wonders. It's really bringing down the inflammation that I'm prone to. Very helpful. In other words, I'm using my inhaler less, which is wonderful. But that's still a thing. but I've been breathing a lot better. All right. Let's say death, please. Show me death. Show me death. One more. There it is. 4 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the resistance down, the time is 9. 3 of Wands, the time has come. What you're delaying for in terms of finalizing your thoughts and the motions, being able to back them up as the Emperor is now set in forward motion in the immediate future. Congratulations to you. All endings should be celebrated because they also represent their 4 beginnings. You cannot have one without the other. So there's that 4 of Wands, which should never have been under question like this to begin with. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. That's not the cards. That's my 100%. I'll be honest with you. When I'm really putting in my 2 cents, this is someone who's working with people for a long time, with my background in tarot, I have to tell you, this shouldn't have been under question. Okay. Not like that. It's one thing when we second guess ourselves and we have some self-sabotage here and there. That's everybody. It's how much you feed it, perpetuate it. That's the indication of a marker of a problem. This is, you question this, what it means in all the worst ways for a long period of time, knowing the answer the whole time. Okay. So I'm grateful you had what looked like a micro tower, I suppose, in the recent past. But it was to your benefit. Okay. But yeah, no, it's here. Death is claiming this. We no longer have to, it's not easy. No, of course not. It's frustrating. It's still frustrating. But it's also kind of a weird way of saying you don't have to fight that fight anymore. You don't have to wait anymore. Once you get this going, it'll be, no stops. No stops along the way. No stops. There it is. Okay. When? I don't know. But that bridge point is extremely distinct. So once that goes into motion, it'll be done quickly. Okay? All right. 9 of Pentacles is your strengths. Okay? Strong sense of self. I should think so. Perhaps we lost sight of who we are in this. Told ourselves this is who we are now. This is where we agreed to be. This is where we're supposed to be. It's just, it wasn't true. That's the thing. Like if you have to convince yourself to stay, then there's probably already issues with that in and of itself. Okay? 9 of Pentacles. Let's see that 9 of Pentacles. Show me that 9 of Pentacles. Let's see that 9 of Pentacles, please. There's that 9 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's hard. You're showing me that this was hard for you. I got it. You're saying you keep telling yourself, I will not go back to the past. I will not go back to the past. I will not try to rescue this. I left it behind. It needs to stay there. So again, I'm not saying that 6 of Cups is soul bond. I'm saying it as a reference to you got really enmeshed in each other's worlds in all the worst ways. I don't think you were able to rise each other up. It was more like having a death grip on each other's hands, convinced you couldn't let the other person go. And that wasn't really a relationship, was it? Supporting fears, enabling fears, this is not healthy, right? It's within you. You keep reassuring yourself of your own particular sense of security, as you should. And the 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands, you're saying that's My concern for them needs to stop. Okay? I can take care of myself, so can they. Something like this. And you're going to have to reinforce that. It's going to be kind of a powerful knee-jerk reaction you'll have sometimes to look backwards and wonder if they're okay and start the old fears and the worries and the enabling. You're going to have to forcibly put a stop on that. Okay? You can do it. It's under your strengths. Otherwise, I wouldn't be seeing it. Okay? 3 of Pentacles in the environment. Show me that 3 of Pentacles. 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 Show me that 3 of Pentacles, please. The World, 4 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. Yeah. You really are determined to show me some sort of clean slate energy, having to start from the ground up, and you're okay with that. You're saying the days are gone where you are miserable and tired and disappointed. That's so much. That's so much. You went opening from, is this an unhealthy connection? To, wow, my days of misery are over. So here's the truth of it. I think of what was really going on and what you had been experiencing in that relationship. And the energy, what you're experiencing in your 3D world is so much lighter and cooperative and easier to start over. And a big chunk of that being easy is knowing that you don't have to deal with this anymore. The disappointment, the fighting, the letdowns, the constant sadness, the constant grievances, the constant anger and frustration, and all that stuff is going away. And that's why I see you reinforcing your decision to stand on your own. Okay? After you have spent this much time up someone's, you know what? You don't really kind of realize the reality you were locked into every day. You know what I mean? Constant disappointment, the constant grudges, the constant arguing, the henpecking and the battle of the wills and all the blah, blah. And you're like, I get to start all over. But not without experience. You made that very clear. You're very secure. But the days of fighting are over. Being disappointed in the general sense. Oh my God. It's just the heaviness. And then the lightness of it. It's so different. It's so different. Let's see that Ace of Pentacles, please, and your hopes and fears. Let's see that Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, I can see why you'd be hopeful of a brand new beginning. Absolutely. And I could also see why you'd be fearful of one, too. Look at where you came from. You know? There's got to be some cojones to start over like that and still have some optimism. Especially after what you extricated yourself from. So, it's... Yeah. Ace of Pentacles being in your hopes and fears. I don't know that it was abusive, guys. I'm not trying to use that word. What I'm saying is... it was a really strong sense of false dependency. Constantly feeling obsessed and responsible for someone else's happiness when it's not your job. Again, 2 people who are happy and healthy with each other lift each other up and challenge each other appropriately and healthily. Okay. I don't know how long it took you to wing this one and keep it going and keep it. It's too much even for me looking at it. So does it stand to reason Ace of Pentacles is in your hopes and fears? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Let's see that Ace of Pentacles. But you're like, well, if I'm going to have a new opportunity, it needs to be solid, though. So, Gemini, just give yourself some room to breathe and restructure a little bit, okay? Let's see the Ace of Pentacles. In fact, I have half a mind to skip this one, but we're going to go ahead and do that one anyway. Ace of Pentacles. I want you to stretch out a little bit, get reacquainted with you, get reacquainted with your personal self, both in the 3D as well as your emotional, spiritual, and mental experience, everything that this sucked out of you for years, I guess. You need to bring it back to yourself. Justice, the King of Cups, Six of Swords. Oh, yes. How interesting. All I know is this. You kind of have a plan as you exit, which is interesting. You're of two minds, so I can't say I'm surprised to see that kind of operating method for you. As you kind of have a mindful eye on the exit, you also seem to have a mindful eye on an opening. Well, what are you going to do? It's just Gemini. After you have kind of full clearance with the Six of Swords, you have a rough idea of what constitutes a brand new beginning. You say it has to be solid, right? Clear, solid offer. Justice, balanced, fair. Cool, I agree with you. It has to mean the same thing to both people at the same time. King of Cups, full heart. These are your conditions for new. You kind of hope for that. You're afraid of it. If it doesn't meet those conditions, you won't entertain it. Now, I get that. What's interesting is about the position of your Six of Swords. I'm saying it as a flow point. As you exit, you enter. Like I said, you seem to have one eye on a closed door and one eye on an opening door while you are kind of restructuring here. I would still advise you to not rush into anything. I like your plan, and it does seem to be a plan. You have strong ideas for yourself. No going back to the past. You made that clear. That exit's going to stay that way. Yeah. Okay. There's something here you need to find out if it will operate. I don't know who or what that represents, but you say you need to find out if it will operate. If it does, great. You're going to try it. If it doesn't, you'll move on. It's very specific. You hope it will, but you will accept if it won't. To be clear, it's not what we exited, it's something else. You have a very strong idea of what it is and what it could mean and what it should mean to you if it operates, if someone meets you in that space. I know you hope it will, but you're also willing to accept moving on if it doesn't. It's very interesting. I would like to take some more time with that because it's oddly specific. So, that's interesting. Let's see that Hierophant. Let's see that Hierophant. Yeah. You hope it'll work out, but if it doesn't, just say you'll move on. But you do hope it will meet you somewhere in the interest of a new beginning. Fair and full of love. Let's see that Hierophant, please, and the outcome. Regardless, stand by you, okay? First and foremost. Let's see that Hierophant, please. Some of that Hierophant, some of the Hierophant, some of the Hierophant. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Man, you are showing me so much confidence here right towards the end. You really know yourself well. You carried over your practical skills, which I was never concerned about. Even your anxiety for that went away a long time ago. You've proven yourself in the work arena many a time. You know how to provide for yourself. You made that very clear. Your confidence spikes when it comes to work. This you're strongly committed to. And in that space of knowing who you are, what you're dedicating your life kind of craft work towards, you're saying you really still understand who you are. You've never lost your passion for that. Your drive is open. Your ambition is open. Your sense of momentum is open, which is wonderful. So I'm very curious about that Ace of Pentacles that you hope for. But if you don't, you respect it. You'll move on. I'm so curious. I wonder if someone will meet you in that space. In the end, though, you being dedicated to who you are, that's what counts. I like you so much right there in the outcome. You're committed to thyself, that craft, and thy own drive, passion for life. You seem to be open, but with a strong sense of self. Determined to be open, determined to give the best to yourself, determined to make the best use of your time, energy, and effort. Committed to it. I wonder, though, if this... whomever it is that will meet you there, I wonder if they do. I see you're kind of resolved to let it go if they don't, which is cool. But you immediately tell me it kind of represents, or could potentially represent, fair love straight out the gate with the... See? I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave it 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 alone. We'll let you discover that in time. You haven't gotten there yet. I think you have a strong idea or suspect what's in there. I like your restructuring. I just like that your sense of heaviness and the anger and the exhaustion and the emotional, it was gone. It's gone now. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. The only angst I see for you is when you have to kind of forcibly remember to not engage with the past. Whatever this is. And I can see, you feel that deeply but inappropriately enmeshed in someone's world like that. Yeah. I can see where you need to remind yourself. Okay. I love your outcome, though. Everybody's getting that. The many masks, the authentic self. Everyone's shedding their masks these days. And I'm all for it. I'm all about that. The authentic self, yes? The Magician's Sword, this is a combination of the Magician and the Ace of Swords. What you know to be true for you, let it be summoned forward. Heart, home, compassion. Yeah, you want a more healthy, compassionate, loving, caring, nurturing home. You want the real home for you. A real union. Number 27, 37, and 38. But that heart, home, compassion. Yeah. Strong sense of home. And love and healthy support. Gemini, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.